I got so much stuff today at Opportunity Village. Wow, this section is gonna get me in trouble. Good morning.
Welcome to Opportunity Village. Let's go thrifting.
What color is that right here? Purple? All right. And it is Thursday, 50% off. Purple tags. All right. Wow, look at this already, folks. Oh my goodness. There's a little chip on the ear. $7.99. We got a food dog. We got some monkeys. Is that marble? $9.99. I like this a lot. Oh, I need to go get a cart. $9.99. This must be the $9.99 shelf. Look at that. Oh, it's missing a tooth. Oh, it's actually missing the fangs on top as well. Oh, look at this big one right here. $9.99. If it's $9.99, I'm getting that. There is some wear on the top, and here, and here, and here, and that changes my mind. I was assuming it was Indonesia. Oh man, if only those were in better condition. Got some ironwood, $5.99. It's a pretty cool piece. Yeah. Oh, we got some more down here. American Eagle, also ironwood. Oh, that's part of the color. $5.99. Let's get these two and get a cart. I don't want to get in people's way. What do I got? So, wow, this shelf has a lot of things going on here. Looks like a marble bear. $9.99. Got a food dog. We're missing the mom, which has the baby with it. $9.99. It's a lot of little nips here. Looks like soapstone. Oh, we got some stuff up here. Hiding in the back, some crackled glass. Ooh, that's some studio artwork going on here. Wonder what price that would be. $3.99 for these little baskets. Don't know what color that is. Oh, it's purple, so these are gonna be half off. I like these little glass baskets. We'll get these as well. Looks like we got a little teapot of something. Oh, yes, look at that kitty. That is not a teapot, but it's something. It doesn't have the spout to come out. Oh, it's a candle. All right, let's tape that back up. I like this. What's the cost of this? $3.99.
It's where we showcase hidden gems like designs. You might just find a pair of Chanel slippers or a classic Fender guitar. And the best part,
we'll get this. We will get that.
Training and opportunities for people with disabilities. Shop smart. Shop with a heart. Cleaning out your closet? Moving? Or just downsizing? Donate your gently used items.
What are you doing here, my friend? $2.99. No thank you on that one.
Some things aren't for me, and the well wasn't either. It was going online for around $20, so paying $10, not very good to get enough profits, which I like to get out of items. I like to get 3 times or more. This monkey is a black stone marble figurine. It is very heavy. I do really good with these style of pieces. At first, I was hesitant towards it because they're heavy. And now that I have a vintage booth of my own, they seem to be doing good for $40 or more. And this one, I feel like it's going to be giving me even more profits than that. So I'm going to be pricing it up around $125. on eBay, and if it's not sold by the time I go to my booth on the 16th, 17th, and 18th when I run business again, I'll have it there. So there's options, and that's what I'm looking towards. It's how do I grow my business without having one area to depend on. As people say, don't place all of your eggs in one basket, and I have a few possibilities to be moving some things to where I could get a high value amount and profit, or get the minimum, which would still make me very happy. I love coming across elephants and reselling them. They're usually around trinket size within my palm of my hands, and this one is a huge one. I like that it has the 2 round balls on the top of the head, the bumpies, and $14.99. I think this is teak wood. I tried to look up more information on it using Google Lens and I couldn't find anything, but I did see a variety of vintage wood elephants, anywhere from $25 all the way up to $600. I feel like the pricier things get, you have to know what you're getting, the company, the artist name, why it's that valuable. You can't just put a price on things, for how I believe in myself. And then around the shelf, this entire area of this stand, I was here for about an hour just freaking out on everything, and I ended up taking a cart load of items. We're gonna go through every one of them and see if I could do my best to give you prices. These are all going to be on my next up and coming auctions. If it's not in my auctions, it's going with me next week into my booth. I was doing my best not to remove the sticker and not damage the sticker underneath. I was able to use Google Lens for this one, and it was only selling for around $5. To me, it looks worth more than $5. It's very uniquely made. And then quails, if you've been following my vlog channel, I have been feeding my quails, and now more than anything, doves that are in our backyard. So for me, these are going to be part of my collection for a while, but they also have resale value. They are made of ironwood. Check out this chunky monkey chickadee right here. This is something I love to get, and for the prices, they are not half price. And for some things, many things that I'm going to be getting, I don't care that they're not half price. They are worth the value and resale. $4.99, a nice garden decor fashionista piece, a sun and a hand. My name is Sonny, and I like to keep things bright, and I like to have as much as control as possible. So for me, that had some type of meaning that I really, the sun and hand is giving me a little challenge figuring out more information about it, and when I get it, I'll share it along with you. All these figurines are more than likely gonna give me around $15 to $20, like this ocarina whistle. Is a whistle an ocarina, or is it simply just put as a musical instrument? It works. Okay, that wasn't very loud, but I also wasn't trying to scare the customers that were walking around looking at things themselves. And it should give me around $15, as well as the wooden Navajo coyote. That should also give me around $15. These are perfect things that I love to look for. Get the hell out of here. We got a yoga zebra. I can't with this one. This is so much fun. I am grinning from ear to ear. Beautiful ironwood, 2 storks for one money, $5.99. One of these sold online for $80 plus shipping. Yes. I'm always looking for signatures, and it helps when it's on there and dated. And this one, unfortunately, I still couldn't find anything with it. How many of you have come across things that you bought and still cannot find any information about it? I at least have 2 items that I could think of right now. Imagine all the adrenaline, the excitement, coming across something like this and failing to pick it up, $4.99. This would have been a easy $25 in the bank, and I ended up putting it back. I ended up looking at this black or maybe even onyx type jaguar, which I've been trying to find more of, but there was something about that jawline that I didn't like. There's some things that I'm particular about, and I'm looking at the prices, and I know we haven't even gotten to the other sections. $3.99 for this Buddha. I was just within my feels right now of like being all tight and wanting to burst and yell like, holy freaking bajolies, like what is going on here? I think this is sandstone, and I don't do good with sandstone. There's little issues with the snaz at the front, so I put it behind. And this one reminds me of Philly Flipper's dog Sasha, which I did a graphic design for a while back. I love coming across rhinestone trinkets. I do really good with them, and my starting price is always $10 or more. We're gonna pick up 2 little chickadees. These little minities, future fried chicken porcelain pieces, more than likely made in Japan. They do not have any calories, and they are pretty good to resell. Again, size, easy shipping. not too hard, doesn't take up space, pretty much $1 each, and I'll be starting them at $10 in an auction in the near future. The Jaguar are put up to the side because I'm still thinking about it. Should I get it? Should I not? Should I look more into it? But I am also managing time. I got to get home and get ready for some things, work on my vlog, and get to my booth after this, which I'm going to be working on and getting ready for next weekend to open up again.
There's so much stuff on this
I know, it's kind of
section.
excessive. I'm like, oh.
I'm like, I wasn't planning on spending a lot of money.
And these are the best times that it happens when you're not expecting anything other than going in and checking out stuff. I'm giving myself 2 weeks to have these things online or at my booth and get them going and out of here to get more items.
I do. I love Niknax. Is that a brass duck?
I don't think it's not brass.
Oh, that's nice though.
Yeah, it's nice though.
That's a nice finish.
When I'm seeing too much of the same thing, knowing that I have a buyer for giraffes, it makes me wonder, do they have this too? I should have got his phone number so that way I could send him some photos. He knows that I am working on making profit and wouldn't do me like that to say I'll give you what you paid for. But there are times that I buy things for friends knowing that they could resell it, and I do ask for the same money back. If it's $5, I want my money back and let them make their profit, and that's just how we roll as friends. This is one of the prettiest alabaster pieces I've come across. Definitely worth $7.99 for a collector. This one excites me and it's gonna be very easy to clean. This is a sgraffito, which is a Latin term of scratching a surface, but it's a Native American figurine piece, which is pretty unique, and it should do very well, around $20 to $30. This bronze dancing vase sculpture is pretty unique and it feels like it's out of place, and I'm glad it is now in the place of my possession. For $4.99, this will sell for around $50 at the bottom asking price, anywhere up to $100. So this is pretty fun, pretty unique, and I like that it's complete and not missing anything. I'm already picturing this in my booth, and that's exactly where it's going to.
And become a part of something. Thank you for shopping at Opportunity Village.
I can't remember the last time I have been this excited, nor have I seen prices like these, because prices here in Las Vegas were going super high in most sections. Some sections you'll find some great deals for resale value and or for yourself, and this little area was not doing it for me. We're about halfway done and there are so much more items. There's an entire half side that I haven't gone through. This section is a little easier to go through because I could tell just by looking at it that it is not for me. Like these 3D figurines made of javelinas, wild boars, hogs, or wild hogs. They're very unique. I like the color of them and they're nice. This one right here I was hoping would be a lot more, and I found a handful of them sell online for around $10. I feel like they're worth more, but it's all on the customer and the buyer, and if it's not having a market for it, then I could see why things don't sell as much. I end up running to a gentleman here on his side that started asking me questions of what I do and why I look for things, and he's also a reseller. He invited me and gave me his number to check out what he has at his house, so I hope he reaches out to me. There's always compliments about ducks that people enjoy and ask if they're signed. These are not signed, but they are very unique, nice coloring and details. There's a few little nips on the beaks, which usually happens, or on the tail, and these are really nice. I wanted to show you all, and also the prices, to maybe inspire you to check out Opportunity Village. I was telling one of my vendor neighbors, Yolanda, when I went over to my booth afterwards, that what I came across, I didn't show her, I just told her, I was like, Yolanda, you got to start going there. This duck had a piece broken on the tail, like I said, which happens. This one is a really nice one. This one was probably my favorite, but it was also the biggest. It was lightweight, and I seen some go for around $25, but I have some very similar to this, so I'll be pricing them accordingly and taking them over to my booth for next weekend. This little duck went on a very short ride. I ended up putting them back after a moment when I finish up going through the last section, and that'll be it. It's not at all over yet. Wait until we get to the other side. The last two shelves in this section wasn't something that was very good. There was a lot of cheetahs, zebras, elephants on the very bottom that I ended up not even really looking too much into, other than this one because of the eyes. Even as small as it was, I was just intrigued by the eyes, looked more into it. There wasn't nothing wrong with any of these things. I just wasn't feeling it. Let's move on from this section and get to the last area to go through.
Wow, this section is going to get me in trouble. I do need to get a grip. Oh my goodness. $1.99. Kitty cat section up above, got some trout, $2.99.
There's a little wear on the top of the fins, and that had me deciding to leave it behind, which is okay. Somebody could easily touch that up, but I'm not trying to get too much things that I need to touch up because that ends up taking time. We got a very large wood carved piece, big body, little beady eyes. It always looks like it lacks sleep. $6.99 for some wall decor. We have some zebras. We have some kitty cats on top. This is going to be one that's signed, made in Italy, and they do very well. I got it listed for today's Niknax auction at 4 p.m. Let's make sure to get the cart out of the way. Sometimes, regardless where you move the cart, it'll end up getting in somebody's way. So I am very cautious about that I want somebody to have, or anybody else to have, a great experience. I don't want to block people. I hate when that happens to me. I've sold some bigger pieces of these wooden shelf sitting cats for around $20 and $30. This one's a little smaller and I'm still expecting around $20 for it. $2.99, not bad. This one has some crazy looking eyes, looks like a zebra cat, crazy combination and hybrid. It looks like a bell, but it doesn't go ding ding ding. But this small item will make it go cha-ching ching ching. It's not gonna make me huge profits, but I should be able to sell it for around $10. These style of cats, they come in a set of 3 or more online. They are modern, some are vintage, so you got to be very particular about them. It is missing some whiskers, and $3.99 is what it looks like. These are the other ones that may or may not go with it. This one doesn't seem like it goes with it. It's an entirely different face. Made in Indonesia. I like selling Indonesia pieces. They're usually lightweight when it comes to the wood, and I like the color in it. Very like rustic, nice brown rich color, and then this fatty little cutie lucky cat, Miniaki cat, $1.99. I just sold several of them in my last cat auction for around $11 and $15, and they did well, so this one will too. I love chunky stuff. It reminds me of the characters that I draw. Take a screenshot of this one and look online, and you're going to be seeing some that are cast iron being sold for over $100. There are some that are being used for door stoppers, but the sellers are not telling you the material of what they're made of. This is not cast iron. It's not heavy at all. It is plastic and lightweight. It's definitely not going to hold a door open. So when you're finding things online, make sure you're looking at the materials if they're not being mentioned, and if they don't have it, ask them. With all these little kitty cat collectibles around, I thought it was funny but yet beautiful to come across. Very nice colors of no cats, some wall decor. There is this one right here, nippers. I am familiar with this and have sold at least 2 in the past over the last few years. $4.99. The sticker underneath looks like it's modern, but it actually is vintage. I have sold these for $40 up to $60. They do come in different shapes and sizes, and sometimes the stripes are just a little different, but there's a unique kind of like 3 stripe across the face that I recognized right away. And this one, I like it. It just seems very zen. Nice wood, the tone colors, the black ears, the little nose, and the tail. We're gonna let him take a nap inside my cart because he's coming home with us and going to the booth, and if it doesn't sell there, then I'll be bringing it over to Niknax. I mentioned a lot about my booth at Niknax because I want you to know where I'm gonna have these things available. This is a very large cat. It is some type of lightweight plastic or resin. I used Google Lens and seeing that a handful of them were being listed and sold for $15 to $20. Let's put this kitty back and work our way down to the bottom. Second to the bottom shelf, we have some dolphins. Nice great coloring on this wood. $5.99. When I was twisting it over, I could feel something loose, and the middle dolphin was, so I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to be, so I put it back. And then this hippopotamus, house hippo, hello, we're taking this. I got some people that buy hippos at my booth, and then people buy them online as well. This house hippo is different than the other little wooden figurines that I've come across here earlier, and it should sell for around $15. I do good with them at my booth and online. And then this one being the biggest hippo I've come across. The thing is, I really had to think about it. Do I want to get this? $4.99. Beautiful wood. Yes, there's some cracking. Do people collect things that have a little bit of wear and damage to it? This would be expected out of wood. It travels, it dries up, it builds up moisture, it goes from cold places to hot places, the wood expands, and that happens.
Did you get through there?
Yeah, you're good. That's your stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through it, but man, it's a lot. Once I got on this side, I just was like freaking out with everything around.
Yeah, I hit pretty good yesterday, man.
Here? Yeah.
Got some good pieces, man.
Nice. You collect or resell?
Yeah, I do everything, man.
Nice.
These thrift stores, man, you can get some good stuff, man.
You can. You just got to get out there and look.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Coin bank?
We have right here a Lynn Chase coin bank of a panda, $5.99. This sells anywhere from $25 up to $35. There are some people that have them listed as high as $60. So again, bargain shop. And then right here, we have a very awesomeness Raku panda. I've sold smaller items of Raku for $35 to $40. And this is a much larger one, $7.99. This is a deal. I could see this going anywhere for $50, $60 or more. Not all Raku looks like this. It won't always have these lines within the figurine. Some of them do, some of them don't.
So what do you like going out buying and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me your number.
Yeah, I'll give you
to
money.
my house and you can see what I got. But I got a lot of antiques. That's the thing.
I like
got
it
old
all.
stuff. I mean, where you're at is perfect but me, I strictly do old stuff.
Yeah.
Native American, you know.
Oh,
that
nice.
Stuff, yeah. You want to exchange number?
Yeah,
man?
I'll give you my number.
You're around the neighborhood. You use yard sale and stuff.
Yeah, I do yard sales.
Yeah, there you go. So
Wow, I thought this would be ceramic. It is glass. Both of these are glass. $4.99. These things are starting to add up here, folks. We're gonna have to really go through this and see what's gonna be best for me. $4.99, $4.99. Let's look these up real quick. There's one missing in a set of these, a set of 3 of these, which this is missing one of them. Sold on Etsy for $30, so that would be about 10 bucks a piece, and that would be half the cost. Not much profit. This one, Raku, $4.99. This is gonna be a good one. What about these over here? Looks like this belongs to a set.
I went through every panda piece thoroughly and decided just to take this one along as well. The other Raku piece, this one will sell for around $30. I love Raku items. These do not have signatures, but they're very easy to find online. This one section was a honey hole. Check out Opportunity Village when you get the chance, and I hope you find things that make you happy, either to collect or resell. I do both. This was unexpected because I have not picked up this many items in such a long time.
What's the damage?
112 with 73.
Alrighty then. It
That's
is.
going for a good cost.
Yeah, it is. On both ends.
Just let it sit there for a moment. It's a little slow. There you go.
Do you have a little bit more paper? Or
Yeah.
actually, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Good?
Yeah.
I remember you. Yeah, I just can't remember where you're from. Lady, you know where I'm at.
Oh. Can I get this? Or am I gonna drop it? I'm gonna drop it. I got so much stuff today at Opportunity Village. Woo! It's a lot. And it's gonna make me a lot too. Yeah.